It was 2-1 until the 6th, and then
Hungry? Chips Hamburgers is open daily at 10:30 a.m. And Chips Instant Service means you'll be enjoying your fresh, cooked-to-order meal without having to wait. Chips offers dine-in or drive-thru convenience, and you can choose from the legendary Champ, delicious golden brown French fries, grilled chicken, fish fillets, so much more. Shakes, floats, and soft-serve cones are served year-round. And there's 2 locations to serve you. Chips Hamburgers on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Brian Kaiser. Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by our office at 617 West Blodgett for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing. Member SIPC.
right, we'll still go with 7-10, Tom.
Okay.
I'll pretend that I'm missing.
We are ready to go.
We're heading back over to Jack Hackman Field for Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball tonight. The Marshfield Tigers and the Stevens Point Panthers, and that's next on AM 1450 WDLB. Marshfield Tiger Baseball on WDLB is sponsored by the Hearing House in Colby, Neillsville, Wausau, and Marshfield. The House of Heating, B&H Heavy Trucks of Marshfield and Prentice, Rail Transport of Marshfield, and Marshfield Utilities. It's Marshfield Tiger Baseball on AM 1450.
WDLB.
And good evening from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield on AM 1450 WDLB. It's Marshfield Tiger Baseball as the Tigers take on Stevens Point here this evening. Tom Uthmeyer producing our broadcast tonight, and Mike Warren back with you from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Game 2 of a twilight doubleheader for you here today on WDLB. We had Game 1 earlier this afternoon, and tonight Marshfield Columbus and the Neillsville Warriors in Cloverbell Conference Baseball. Neillsville won that game 11-1, and now we've got Tiger Baseball for you here tonight on WDLB. Our pregame report, a service of Marshfield Clinic. Don't just live, shine. Well, in a cool and cloudy, somewhat breezy evening here in central Wisconsin, our baseball coverage continues. Temperatures in the low 50s here as we approach game time, and still have some light east winds out here at the ballpark as well. Not blowing as hard as they were during that first game this afternoon, but still cool nonetheless. And again, temperature readings in the low 50s as we get set for more baseball here tonight on WDLB. In just a moment, we will check in with the Tiger head coach, John Bauer, as our pregame report continues. But right now, we'll pause for these messages.
We all like to play the game, what if? What if you won $1 million? What if you were stranded on a desert island?
All right, we'll go 90 seconds here. 90 seconds.
Now, how about this one? What if you could skip the office visit and get your healthcare problem solved quickly and conveniently with a virtual visit? Well, you can. Now Marshfield Clinic is offering virtual visits. Just download our new Care My Way app to speak face-to-face with a nurse practitioner anytime between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. You'll get a diagnosis, advice on care, and a prescription if you need it. If you like, you can get a prescription sent right to your pharmacy. If you'd rather call for treatment, it's 844-CAREWAY. The cost is just $40, and it's okay if you're not one of our patients. Download our free app or visit caremyway.org for a virtual visit. Care My Way from Marshfield Clinic.
It's a brighter birthday when it's filled with flowers from Hefco's. Hi, this is Liz reminding you to send a gift that makes any day brighter, especially birthdays. Order today to deliver a floral celebration and birthday smiles to your favorite birthday girls and boys. Make it extra special by adding balloons or a box of Abdallah's chocolates. Hefco Florals, City Hall Plaza, Marshfield. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturdays, 8 to noon. Hefco's, your florist. We help you celebrate your life.
All right, welcome back to Jack Hackman Field as our coverage of Tiger baseball continues here today on AM 1450 WDLB. Our pregame report, a service of Marshfield Clinic. Don't just live, shine. John Bauer, head coach of the Marshfield Tiger baseball team, kind enough to join us before we get underway here with Marshfield and Stevens Point. Coach, I guess bring us up to date. What's the latest on Tiger baseball? I haven't seen you guys play yet this year, so maybe take me through the last couple of games. It's been tough to play games, so what kind of a week have you had here in terms of trying to get some games played?
We've had a good week so far. We've got 2 wins against Wausau East in a doubleheader last night, and then we've got a point here tonight. So right now we're sitting at 6-3 in conference and 7-9 overall. So we've got a few in even with all the rain.
It's been tough. Are you sort of at, maybe the point in the season? Are you kind of at where you thought you guys might end up? Or are they meeting expectations? Are they exceeding them? Or what's your synopsis of the team at this point?
It always changes. You look down and then you'll see this kid's starting to get hot, so then you try to get them a shot in the lineup, and so it always changes a little bit. So we'll look a little bit differently tonight too. One of our key players is a little under the weather, so we're gonna try to get him a little bit of rest to start off here, and then work him in somewhere in the middle half of the game. So, but yeah, it always changes a little bit. You wanna play the hot bat, and so our lineup does look a little different from time to time because of that.
Okay, and so who's that? Who are you going to try to work them in?
We've got like Connor Berry, for instance. He wasn't getting a lot of playing time at the beginning of the year, but now he's on a stretch where he's been 4 for 5 lately. So we've got to get his bat in the lineup, and then we've got a few other guys that are starting to heat up. Jared Klein's starting to heat up a little bit, but he's always been in the lineup. But he's been he's starting to get the barrel on the ball real nice. And Ryan Krieger's always been consistently hot. And then Brandon Montalvo, he had a little bit of a cool stretch, but he's starting to heat up again. So yeah, that's about where we're at. We're waiting for some of these. We're working with some other guys too, trying to get them to make better contact and things like that, and get them going again. So it's always changing.
Yeah. Where does this team need to get better right now? Where would you like to see some improvement?
I'd like to see where we can get to where we're really getting the barrel on the ball, 1 through 9, and then stay tough with our defense. So, sometimes early in the year it seemed like we'd have too many errors in a game, and lately we've been a little better with that. It's probably just a matter of getting outside and getting on the field, and we just have to keep pitching it well. That's kind of the key thing to keep us going.
Yeah, who are you throwing today on the mound?
Jake Bregan will be pitching today, and so this will. He's been solid all year. You can pretty much give him the ball and let him throw 100 pitches, and then you got to have the next person ready if the game's not over. But we're in good shape. I was kind of worried about how we were going to be after the doubleheader last night, but I thought maybe he would be the only person we'd have available today. But we got through that really well. Connor Jasur threw a great game. Hunter Korger threw a great game, and Logan Jacoby did a very nice job relieving and get us through all that. So yeah, we've got a few guys available today. So if I think we've got at least 4 pitchers available if we need them.
So then, what do you have coming up? Anything this weekend?
No, we'll rest up this weekend, and then we've got 2 big games with Wausau West next week, Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh yeah, the home and away. Yeah. Okay, all right. So you guys are sitting pretty good in pretty good shape. It sounds like.
Yeah, we really the key thing is to get our pitchers so they're all rested up, ready for the postseason. I think at this stretch, that's why. Like right now, like having a Saturday doubleheader is probably not really the best thing. Get everybody all tired out before it's May 30th. We've got a game here on Tuesday night as the first playoff game, so we want everybody ready to go for that one.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Coach. Well, thanks for the time. Good luck here tonight against Stevens Point.
Thank you.
All right, John Bauer, head baseball coach for the Marshfield Tigers. Marshfield and Stevens Point here tonight at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Stay with us. We've got more in just a moment.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are you
90 here. 90 here.
Brian Kaiser. Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by our office at 617 West Blodgett for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing. Member SIPC.
Most people don't take time to shop the loan rate when they buy an auto or truck. They just take what the dealership offers. It's never too late to talk to First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield to see if you qualify for a lower rate. Refinancing your auto loan could save you hundreds of dollars over the term of your loan. First Choice has low rates and they can work out a great payment plan just for you. Plus, you can feel good about borrowing from a local lender. Visit FirstChoiceCreditUnion.com and make First Choice Credit Union your first choice. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
As you plan that upcoming special occasion, Marshfield Book and Stationery is your source for invitations, decorations, supplies, and gifts to make that day all it should be. If it's a wedding, stop in and receive a 25% discount on your wedding invitations and choose from a wide selection of guest books and photo albums to capture that special day. Marshfield Book and Stationery has graduation decorations, streamers, napkins, thank you notes, and memory books. Don't forget Marshfield Book and Stationery for those unique and one-of-a-kind gifts. You can find it all in one stop at Marshfield Book and Stationery.
All right, just about set for Tiger baseball here tonight on AM 1450 WDLB and online at WDLBAM.com. Tom Uthmeyer producing and studio engineering the broadcast here tonight. And Mike Warren back with you from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield on a cool and crisp, somewhat breezy evening here in central Wisconsin. Tiger baseball tonight on WDLB. Just about set as the Stevens Point Ball Club wraps up their infield practice, warming up for the game. We can take a look at the starting lineups for the Panther baseball team tonight. Joe Striegel is the first baseman and will lead things off for Spash, followed by Jake Piotrowski, the second baseman. Batting second, Gus Turner-Zick is in center field. He will bat third. Followed by Brady Woyak, the left fielder, batting fourth. Josh Morton is the Spash catcher. He will bat fifth. Jack Kelly is the designated hitter, batting in the sixth spot tonight for the pitcher Brady Franz. Cole Wright at third, batting seventh. Tyler Fraffjord is the right fielder, batting eighth, and Brett Ayer is the shortstop, batting ninth. So Striegel, Piotrowski, Turner-Zick, Woyak, Morton, and Kelly Wright, Frafjord, and Air, the lineup for the Point Panthers here tonight. Take a look at the starting lineup for the Marshfield Tigers this evening. Braden Bowman in center field will lead things off for Marshfield, followed by Ryan Krieger, the second baseman, batting second. Jake Brigham on the mound today for the Tigers. He will bat third and do the pitching. Jared Klein is behind the plate doing the catching. He will bat fourth. Austin Polachek is the shortstop. He will bat fifth. Brandon Montalvo is the third baseman. He will bat sixth tonight for Marshfield. Connor Berry, the DH, will bat for left fielder Andy Gato in that 7 spot this evening. Connor Jasurta, the right fielder, and he will bat 8th. Hunter Korger is at first tonight for the Tigers, and he will bat 9th. So Bowman, Krieger, and Brigham to get things started. Then Klein, Polachek, and Montalvo. Berry, Jasurta, and then Korger to round out the Tiger lineup tonight. Tigers at 7-9 coming into tonight's ball game. They're 6-3 in the conference, trailing Stevens Point by a game. Point at 7-2, so a big one here in the conference race. You look at the records, and it's 8-7-6-5 right down the line. The first 4 places: Wausau West leading this conference at 8-1, and then Point at 7-2, and then the Tigers at 6-3. Wisconsin Rapids a game behind Marshfield at 5-4. DC Everest trailing the Red Raiders by a half game at 5-5. And then Merrill at 2-8, Wausau East at 0-10 in conference play. So the Tigers could tie things up here tonight with Stevens Point with a conference win here this evening. Stevens Point Panthers and the Marshfield Tigers in Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball here tonight on AM 1450 WDLB Marshfield and online at WDLBAM.com. And we'll come back to Jack Hackman Field after these messages.
Hungry? Chips Hamburgers is open daily at 10:30 a.m. And Chips Instant Service means you'll be enjoying your fresh, cooked-to-order meal without having to wait. Chips offers cheese from the legendary Champ, delicious golden brown French fries, grilled chicken, fish fillets, so much more. Shakes, floats, and soft-serve cones are served year-round. And there's 2 locations to serve you.
Do 1 minute, and then I'll probably have to send it to another break here right away.
Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids.
You know a good
1 minute here, and then I'll just do a quick thing and then take another break as they get
someone who knows that
gear up for the anthem
best
here.
achieved when people work together. At Ministry St. Joseph's Hospital, we work with all of our patients as a team to make the best decisions for their health. That's why we're proud to sponsor Columbus High School Dons Sports, because the world needs more great teams. Get to know us better at ministryhealth.org. Ministry Healthcare. Knowing you better means treating you better.
Just about set for Marshfield Tiger Baseball tonight here on WDLB. Tiger Baseball brought to us by Rail Transport of Marshfield. Become a member of Team Rail and experience the power of red. Our pregame show was sponsored by Marshfield Clinic. Don't just live, shine. And just about set for Marshfield Tiger Baseball here this evening on AM 1450 WDLB Marshfield. And just looking here at, well, hang on just a second. Well, I guess I don't have it here. Thought I had it in front of me, but I'm going to read some of our other sponsors. I will do that in a little while. Just about ready as the coaches meet at home plate. Earlier tonight we had, or this afternoon, we had game 1 of a twilight double header out here at Jack Hackman Field. Neilsville beat Marshfield Columbus 11-1. By the way, I was going to pass along this reminder too. Tryouts for this year's Marshfield American Legion baseball team will be held at Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield coming up on Saturday, June 3rd and Sunday, June 4th between 10 a.m. and noon each of those 2 days. That's Dairy Fest weekend. Players are supposed to bring their cleats, gloves, and appropriate clothing. And you can get more information at marshfieldlegionbaseball.com as the Legion will be putting together their team in early June. Tryouts for the Post 54 Blue Devil baseball team coming up on Saturday, June 3rd and Sunday, June 4th between 10 and noon each of those 2 days right here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. So if you know someone who needs that information, just pass that along. And again, Marshfield and Point just about ready here to get this one underway tonight on AM 1450 WDLB. So well, the coaches are still meeting. We've got the lineups and we're just about all set for baseball. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have Tiger baseball in just a few moments here on WDLB.
Every team needs the right connection to succeed. The same thing applies to you.
Start with 90 here. We might have to go 2 minutes.
Right.
Not sure
Don't
where
play
my
amateur
second
repair person.
Wait a minute.
Contact Total Electric Service of Marshfield at 384-3311. Total Electric offers a...
All right, go 2 minutes.
Total Electric Service. The name says it all. Total service
2
for
minutes.
all of your electric contracting needs. 384-3311.
At Baltus, they're always giving you more. Now you have a place to get your small engines repaired or tuned up just in time for summer. Take that rototiller, lawnmower, or any small engine to the Baltus Tire and Express Lube across from the post office and get that needed repair or just a tune-up. And don't forget, you always get a free car wash with every Express Lube oil change at Baltus Express Lube. Just bring the small engine in, and Baltus' small engine repair specialists will get it running smoothly. That's the Baltus Tire and Express Lube across from the post office.
You always get more at Baltus. The Hearing House. Make your house a hearing house.
Hi, I'm Karen. My husband, Todd Byer, started helping people hear better back in 1999. By 2010, we were ready to open the Hearing House. Our goal? To be the best hearing provider possible, because we know that better hearing leads to more confidence, less stress, and better connections. After all, your hearing is really the connection to your life. We have the latest technology, but we also have the expertise on how to use that technology. Plus, all purchases include our 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. Call the Hearing House today and set up your free consultation. 384-4700. We are right in front of Pick and Save in Marshfield, and we also have offices in Wausau, Colby, and Neilsville. 384-4700.
The Hearing House. Make your house a hearing house.
At third base, number 15, Brandon Montalvo.
All right, just about set for Tiger baseball here tonight on WDLB. Brought to us in part by the Hefco Floral Company, by First Choice Credit Union, by Marshfield Book and Stationery, by Total Electric Service, by the Baltus Oil Company, by V&H Heavy Trucks, and by Chips of Marshfield. Tigers and Stevens Point here tonight on AM 1450 WDLB Marshfield. Just about set for game time, but right now we'll pause for the national anthem here as we get set for baseball this evening.
Please rise, remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, so baseball tonight here on WDLB, Marshfield and Stevens Point. Jake Brigham on the mound for Marshfield tonight. The Tigers in their black jerseys with the orange lettering and numerals and the gray pants. Stevens Point in their black jerseys and white pants with red numerals and red lettering. And it looks like we are set for baseball here tonight on WDLB. The Tigers and Panthers here this evening. And again, Joe Striegel, the first baseman, leading things off for
And on the bases, Rich Hall.
the Panthers. Jake Pietrowski, the second baseman, is the number 2 batter, and then Gus Turner-Zick in center field tonight for Stevens Point. And again, Jake Brigham on the mound, Jared Klein doing the catching tonight for the Tigers.
Number 9, Joel Striegel.
And a big one here in the Valley tonight. Just a game separates these two teams. Stevens Point at 7-2, Marshfield at 6-3. And the Tigers at 7-9 overall. So Joe Striegel, the first baseman, will stand in now to face Jake Brigham as we get our nightcap underway. And ball one from Brigham. And the second game of our doubleheader here at Hackman Field is underway. And now a big swing and a miss by Striegel. A ball and a strike on the Spash first baseman. We had Marshfield, Columbus, and Neilsville out here this afternoon. The 1-1. Called strike, caught the outside corner, 1-2. The Warriors won that first game 11-1 in Cloverbell Conference baseball out here this afternoon. The 1-2 from Brigham down low in the dirt for a ball, 2-2. That Columbus-Neilsville game was a 2-1 ball game after 1. And it stayed that way until the 6th inning, when Neilsville got 5 runs. There's ball 3 on Striegel, and then the Warriors got 4 more in the 7th. It was a 1-run ball game until that 6th inning. A couple of key errors by the Dons in that 6th inning, allowing a big inning. Now a swing and a fly ball out toward the gap in right center field. Coming over is the Tiger right fielder Connor Jasurta to grab that one for out number 1.
Number 7, Jacob Pietrowski.
So now Jake Pietrowski, the second baseman, and Turner-Zick on deck. Brigham, powerful, hard-throwing left-hander on the mound for Marshfield tonight. And he's ready. Outside for a ball. Jake ready again. Swung on and missed. Ball and a strike on Piotrowski with Gus Turner-Zick on deck. And Jake foul tipped that one for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Piotrowski, a .273 batter coming into tonight's ball game. And there's strike 3.
By Gus Turner-Zick.
Strikeout for Brigham there on Piotrowski. Now the center fielder, Gus Turner-Zick. He's a .565 hitter. Got 13 hits coming in. Called strike. He's driven in 11, got 1 home run on the year. There's a called strike. 0-2. Now Brigham ready with the 0-2. That one misses low for a ball. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2, that one's fouled off. Back to the screen, 1-2, still the count. Brady Woyak would be next if needed here in the Spash first inning, just underway. Between the Tigers and Spash here tonight. The 1-2 pitch outside for a ball, 2-2. Count evens up now on Turner-Zick. 2 outs, nobody on, and the 2-2 offering from Brigham. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And the Panthers go in order here in the first, and 3 up, 3 down. 2 strikeouts by Jake Brigham. And the first half inning in the books. Nothing for Stevens Point. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one on. And scoreless after a half inning. The Tigers will bat in their half of the first when we come back to Hackman Field in just a moment.
When times are good in agriculture, everyone claims to be an ag bank. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we are an ag bank for all times, dedicated to the long-term financial success of
you can do 90 seconds here, Tom. 90.
For 105 years. Why we are involved in a number of farm organizations, why we have expanded our ag staff, and why we will be here for this generation and the future generations on your family's farm. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, Grantham, Neilsville, Spencer, and Marshfield. We finance Wisconsin's agriculture.
It's spring. The birds are singing and the flowers are blooming, but the weather can't decide what it's doing. For a comfortable home this season and year-round, talk to House of Heating. They're offering up to a $1,700 rebate on a qualifying new Lennox system that can keep your home feeling perfect inside, no matter what's happening outside. Call House of Heating today at 715-384-3163. That's 384-3163. Or visit them online at houseofheating.com.
This time of year, the roads aren't exactly your truck's friend. So when your truck parts start to fall apart, come to V&H for what you need. At V&H, our parts department is your one-stop shop for all things heavy truck. We've got a large inventory of all makes truck parts from more than 300 sources that helps you drive away in confidence. So come on in and see our parts department today. V&H, the driving force in heavy trucks and equipment.
At 1505 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, or vhtrucks.com.
Leading off the first inning for the Tigers.
All right, Braden Bowman will lead things off for Marshfield here as the Tigers bat in the home half of inning number 1. And then Ryan Krieger, the second baseman, followed by Jake Brigham, the pitcher. Standing in against the point pitcher tonight, Brady Franz. And Franz is ready, and low for ball 1 on Braden Bowman. Franz into the windup again. Low and in, ball 2. And the 2-0. Ground ball towards second base. Pietrowski shifting toward first. Fields it cleanly and flips it over to Striegel at first to get Bowman. And one away in the Tiger first inning now for the second baseman, Ryan Krieger. With Brigham on deck. And there's ball one on Ryan. Now the 1-0. Lined right to Pietrowski at second for out number 2.
Number 12, Jake Bruggen.
So 2 gone now for Jake Brigham, the Tiger pitcher tonight. He's a left-handed batter. Facing the right-handed Brady Franz into the windup and called strike on Jake. 0-1. The Tigers softball team is in action tomorrow. The bouncer foul, first base side out of play, 0-2. Tigers at Wausau East for a doubleheader tomorrow beginning at 10 a.m. Auburndale has their tournament tomorrow as well. Here's a fly ball towards center, and Turner Zick has that one off the bat of Jake Brigham for out number 3 here in the Tiger first inning. Well, Tigers do the same as Spash in the first inning. 3 up, 3 down. The Tigers go in order, nothing for Marshfield in the first. 1 complete and no score. We head to the second at Hackman after this.
Rail transport has grown every year since 1962. A leader in environmental initiatives, human resource practices.
All right, 1 minute here, 60.
Providers of truckload services in the United States.
1 minute.
At Rail, people are the power of red. We focus on delivering customer satisfaction, providing flawless transportation service, and maintaining excellent safety standards. If you'd like to be the power of red, call Rail Transport 715-591-3795, an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
I bet I know what you're not thinking about right now. Safety issues when it comes to water and electricity. Thank goodness Marshfield Utilities has done some thinking for you. Of course, it's up to you to follow through with smart thinking about things like to prevent scalding water, heaters should be set no higher than 120 degrees. Always dry your hands before using a switch, plug, or electrical outlet. Stay away from fenced-in power stations, utility poles, and towers. Get all the facts about water and electric safety from Marshfield Utilities. Safety is important, don't you think?
First batter for Spash in the second inning.
All right, back here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield as Stevens Point takes on the Tigers in Wisconsin Valley Conference Baseball here for you tonight on AM 1450 WDLB. Brady Franz on the mound for the Panthers here tonight. And for the Tigers, it's Jake Brigham. He'll go back to work as the Panthers bat in the second inning. Brady Woyak. Strike 1 on Brady. Followed by the catcher Josh Morton and then the DH Jack Kelly. The 4, 5, and 6 batters due up for Spash here in the second inning. The 0-1 here to Woyak. Called strike. Caught the inside corner, and Woyak now down 0-2. And Jake ready again. This one fouled off, first base side out of play. I was saying the Auburndale softball team hosting a tournament tomorrow. Columbus Dons softball team out at Auburndale tomorrow, along with Loyal and Amherst as well. There's a swing and a miss by Woyak. Strike 3. 3 straight strikeouts now for Brigham. And one away here in the Spash second as Josh Morton, now the catcher, comes to the plate. So the Columbus Dons softball team in Auburndale tomorrow. There's a called strike on Morton, and action gets underway at 10 a.m. tomorrow in Auburndale. There's a called strike. It's 0-2. Auburndale has a baseball tournament tomorrow as well. The 0-2 there, outside for a ball. Loyal, Nakusa, Amherst out there for that one. They swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 4 straight strikeouts now for Brigham as Morton goes down swinging for out number 2. That'll bring up Jack Kelly, the designated hitter, batting for pitcher Brady Franz here tonight. Brigham into the windup. Missed the outside corner with ball 1. The 1-0 swung on, drilled towards center, and getting underneath that one is the Tigers center fielder, Braden Bowman. And he grabs that one off the bat of Jack Kelly for out number 3. And the Panthers go in order in the second as well. 3 up, 3 down. 2 more strikeouts for Jake Brigham. And after an inning and a half, no score, Tigers come to bat in the bottom half of the second when we come back in just a moment.
Hungry? Chips Hamburgers is open daily at
1 minute
a.m.
60 here.
Chips Instant Service means you'll be enjoying your fresh, cooked-to-order meal without having to wait. Chips offers dine-in.
Is this audio still working okay?
And you can choose from the legendary Champ, delicious golden brown French fries, grilled chicken, fish fillets, so much more. Shakes, floats, and soft-serve cones are served year-round. And there's 2 locations to serve you. Chips Hamburgers on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids.
I would be okay with that.
In these days of fast-paced lives and fast-talking
I would be really okay with
it's
that.
nice to know you can still count on your local Dish-authorized retailer, South Electronics, with folks right here in your neighborhood to tell you the honest truth. Dish simply costs less for the very same channels for your home or your business. Dish and South Electronics have it at a reasonable price with old-fashioned service. So name it. Call South Electronics at 715-683-2558 today and experience an expert who's happy to answer all your questions, whatever they may be. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
All right, Jared Klein, the catcher, will lead things off for the Tigers here as we head to the bottom of the second inning. No score here between Spash and Marshfield tonight. And Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball as Brady Franz goes back to work and hits the inside part of the plate. A called strike on the Marshfield catcher, Jared Klein. And the 0-1 from Franz. That one catches the outside corner, 0-2 on Klein. Austin Polachek, the shortstop, on deck, and then Brandon Montalvo, the third baseman. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Klein strikes out swinging, and one away in the Tigers' second inning.
13, Austin Polachek.
So now Polachek, the shortstop. And a ground ball toward third. Wright has it, throws across to Striegel. And Polachek retired on one pitch. A ground ball out for out number 2. Now the third baseman, left-handed batter, Brandon Montalvo. Called strike. And the 0-1 swung on and missed. Brandon let the bat go on that one. Got away from him. Now he fouls one off. Still 0-2. The Tigers have that home and away with Wausau West next Tuesday and Thursday. Here at Jack Hackman Field on Tuesday. Swung on and missed. There's strike 3, and a couple of more strikeouts for Brady Franz as the Tigers go in order in the second inning. Boy, 3 up, 3 down for both innings and for both teams. A minimum of 12 batters so far, and nothing across for either team in the first 2 innings. Still scoreless after 2. We go to the third here at Hackman Field in just a moment.
Here's another Tooth Truth from Dental Clinic of Marshfield.
To fight tooth
1
decay,
minute.
seal it out. Regular brushing, flossing, and cleanings are the foundation of good dental health. But you also have another tool to protect your smile: dental sealants. Dental sealants offer great protection from cavities for children, teens, and adults.
Dental Clinic of Marshfield. Dental care for life. Schedule an appointment today at any of their 3 offices in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neilsville. Learn more at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com.
Step up your outdoor entertaining with Rockwood Outdoor Living Kits from Sternweiss & Sons. The Island Grill Series, the perfect solution for outdoor kitchen and bar designs. It includes everything you need to build your island grill. How about an outdoor fireplace? Large and small fireplace kits look great. Come complete with everything you need. No cutting, no guessing, no hassles. Rockwood Fire Ring Kits, easy to build. Make campfires at home, fun for the whole neighborhood. No cutting necessary. Available in 3 colors with screen coverings for your safety. Get yours today at Sternweiss & Sons, 400 East Arnold, Marshfield.
Cole Wright, the third baseman, will lead things off for the Spash Panthers here as we head to the third inning, as Jake Brigham misses outside ball 1 on Cole Wright, the third baseman, followed by Tyler Frafter, the right fielder. And then Brett Ayer, the shortstop. Swung on and missed. Ball and a strike on Cole Wright. Now the 1-1. Called strike on the inside corner, and 1-2. And the 1-2 now from Jake. Swung on and missed. Blows that one by Cole Wright, who couldn't catch up to that one from Jake Brigham. Strikeout number 5 for Jake.
Tyler Frafford.
In 7 batters. Now the right fielder Tyler Frafjerd here, a left-handed batter against the left-handed pitcher Brigham. That one foul tipped at home plate for strike 1. Brett Ayer, the shortstop, on deck. 7, 8, and 9 due up for Stevens Point here in the third. The 0-1. This one lined right at Korger at first. And 2 gone now for Brett Ayer.
24, Brett Ayer.
Tigers back here at Hackman Field on Tuesday of next week. Five o'clock on Tuesday against Wausau West. Here's a line drive off the bat of Brett Ayer right at Krieger at second. And the Tigers make quick work of the Panthers here in the third. And again, 3 up, 3 down. Nothing for Spash in inning number 3. After 2.5, still scoreless. Tigers come to bat in their half of the third in just a moment.
73 degrees, and I'm loving it.
71 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home cool this summer, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you
1
find
minute.
it with a new Rheem AC system that'll keep you cool, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this summer. 72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Keep your cool this summer with a new home comfort system installed by the local pros at Comfort Systems Heating and Cooling. Call them today or see them in Marshfield at 1209 West Veterans Parkway.
High school sports coverage is brought to you by your team at Security Health Plan, the same team who provides outstanding health care coverage to families and businesses of all sizes throughout Wisconsin. Health insurance was created because we worry. Security was created so you don't have to. Security Health Plan. Great plans for every stage of this game called life. To learn more, visit securityhealth.org.
For Marshfield, number 20, Connor.
All right, Connor Berry, the Tiger designated hitter, will lead things off for Marshfield here as the Tigers bat in the home half of inning number 3. Berry, the DH tonight in that 7 spot, batting for left fielder Andy Gato. As Brady Franz goes back to work, here's a fly ball to center field right at Turner Zick in center field, and Berry retired.
Number 7.
And one away now for Connor Jasurta, the Tiger right fielder, batting 8th here tonight. So now Jasurta stands in, and that one low for a ball. Hunter Korger on deck, the Tiger first baseman this evening. Somebody trying to get something going. Time called now at home plate. It's been 3 up, 3 down all the way so far. Nothing through 3 for either team. The 1-0. This one lined into center field, and there's a base hit for Connor Jasurta now. All you got to do is start talking about how nothing is happening, and then it happens. Our first hit of the ball game. So now 1 on, 1 out for Hunter Korger, the Tiger first baseman, batting here in the 3rd. That one misses for ball 1. With Bowman now on deck. Now a bunt attempt by Korger, fouls it straight back, and a ball and a strike now on the Tiger first baseman. Jasurta at first base, 1 out. No score as the Tigers bat in the 3rd. Now a quick throw to first, and Jasurta back to the bag. Didn't have a big lead, and a quick throw there by Franz. And Jasurta stays close. The 1-1 now from Franz. Called strike 2, 1 and 2 on Korger. Now the 1-2. High for a ball, 2 and 2. Swung on, drilled towards center. Turner Zick coming on and grabs that one. Another fly ball to center field for out number 2.
Number 10, Braden.
And that will bring up the Tigers center fielder, Braden Bowman. Grounded out to Piotrowski, the second baseman, back in the 1st. Now with 1 on and 2 outs. That one down low for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. This one lined toward right, but right at Frafjord, kind of drifting toward the right field line. A fly ball out off the bat of Braden Bowman. And the Tigers are done in the 3rd. Well, our first hit of the ball game, but the Tigers can't do anything with it. No runs on a hit, no errors, and one left on after 3 complete, still scoreless, and Spash bats in the 4th in just a moment.
Business insurance. If you own a business,
1 minute here.
Talk to the experts at Schwartz Insurance. Over 90 years experience and 3 generations of family ownership. Let Schwartz manage your business insurance program. Schwartz Insurance. Be sure. Check out Schwartz at BeSureOnline.com. That's BeSureOnline.com. Or call 387-1130. Schwartz Insurance. Be sure.
You know a good teammate when you see one. Hardworking, reliable, and most of all, someone who knows that success is best achieved when people work together. At Ministry St. Joseph's Hospital, we work with all of our patients as a team to make the best decisions for their health. That's why we're proud to sponsor Columbus High School Dons Sports, because the world needs more great teams. Get to know us better at ministryhealth.org. Ministry Healthcare. Knowing you better means treating you better.
Joe Striegel will lead things off for Spash as we head to the Panther 4th inning now. And Jake Brigham misses with ball 1. Striegel showing bunt there, but takes ball 1. Striegel and then Pietrowski and then Turner Zick. The 1, 2, 3 batters due up for a point here in the 4th inning. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. And a ball and a strike now on Joe Striegel. He flied to right to start the game back in the top of the 1st inning. Spash has gone in order the first 3 innings. And now the 1-1. Low in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-1. And Brigham has faced the minimum thus far. 9 batters through the first 3. 5 strikeouts so far for Jake here tonight. Has struck out 5 of 9. Misses outside there with ball 3, now 3-1. Brigham ready again. Foul tip that one back to the screen. Strike 2, 3-2 now on Striegel. As he works the count full now. And the 3-2. Fouls it off again. Striegel, a 300 batter so far this season. In 27 plate appearances. 6 hits. Another foul ball. He's driven in 5. And the count still full at 3-2. Jake Pietrowski, the second baseman, is on deck, and then Gus Turner-Zick. Brigham gets the sign from Klein, and now the 3-2, and a fly ball towards center. Bowman drifting a little toward left. Gets under that one for out number 1. Striegel, he flied out to right back in the first. Flies out to Bowman in center field here in the 4th inning. 1 away now for the Panthers second baseman, Jacob Pietrowski. Jake batting .273 for Spash so far this year. Here's ball 1. Jake struck out for the 4th time this season back in the first. Now here's a pop-up just beyond first base, down the line, and in foul territory. Korger goes and gets that one. So Piotrowski retired on that pop-up to Korger just beyond the first base area. And in foul territory, Korger gets that one. 2 gone now for Gus Turner-Zick, who looks at ball 1 low. The 1-0, called strike. Turner-Zick struck out back in the first inning. Sends that one foul and out of play for strike 2. 1-2 now on the Panthers center fielder. The 1-2 from Brigham. Ground ball hit hard to the shortstop, knocked down by Polachek. No throw. Backhanded stop by Polachek. In the hole there at short, between third and short. Polachek went and got it. Good backhanded stop, but came up with it and couldn't get a throw off to first base. First hit of the ball game for the Panthers. Now here's Brady Woyak, the left fielder. He'll send one right over the head of Polachek into left. Back-to-back base hits now for the Panthers, and they've got 2 base runners with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. That one just over the outstretched arm and glove of Polachek there at short.
12, Josh Morton.
Now the catcher, Josh Morton, who struck out back in the 2nd inning. So the first 2 base runners of the night for the Panthers here with 2 outs in the 4th. That one now, ground ball right at the third baseman. Montalvo knocks it down. The throw to first is not in time. That's going to be an error on Montalvo at third. That one was hit right at him. That should be a pick it up and step on the bag at third and in the inning. Montalvo knocked it down, couldn't field it cleanly enough
Now batting number 30.
to one, get to the bag to beat Turner-Zick to third to get the force to end the inning, and 2 to get a good throw off to Korger. When he saw he wasn't going to get Turner-Zick at the bag, he fired one across to Korger, but not in time. Now Jack Kelly, the DH, as the Panthers have loaded the bases with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. Turner-Zick at third, Woyak at second now, Morton at first, reaching on the air by Montalvo. Now Jack Kelly, the DH, batting for pitcher Brady Franz. Spash with a 2-out rally here of sorts in the 4th inning. And the pitch. Line to left, and that's going to get by a diving Gato in left. Turner-Zick is in. Woyak is going to score. Morton gets the green light from first. He's going to slide into home safely. Meanwhile, Kelly goes for third and gets gunned down by Klein, trying to turn that one into a 3-bagger. And Kelly's going to get thrown out at third to end the inning, but not before 3 runs score on a hit to left by Jack Kelly, who then gets thrown out at third base to end the inning. So 3 runs.
3 runs on 3 hits
for the Panthers in the 4th. On 3 hits, 1 Tiger error. No one left on after 3.5. 3-0 Stevens Point. The Tigers will bat in the fourth in just a moment.
Hungry? Chips Hamburgers is open
1 minute
at 10:30 a.m. And Chips Instant Service means you'll be enjoying your fresh, cooked-to-order meal without having to wait. Chips offers dine-in or drive-thru convenience, and you can choose from the legendary Champ, delicious golden brown French fries, grilled chicken, fish fillets, so much more. Shakes, floats, and soft-serve cones are served year-round. And there's 2 locations to serve you. Chips Hamburgers on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids. Paget Equipment Company, a division of JBL International, specializing in stainless steel fabrication worldwide, and a proud backer of Marshfield area youth programs and activities. The folks at Paget Equipment support healthy competition. It helps prepare youth for life, teaching them important concepts like teamwork and fair play. Important in athletics, important in business, important in life. Paget Equipment, a strong backer of the youth of Marshfield, urging you to get involved with school-related activities.
There we go. Back here at Jack Hackman Field, ball 1 on Ryan Krieger as the Tigers bat in the fourth inning. Now a foul ball down the third baseline. 1-1 on Krieger. 3 runs for Stevens Point in that top half of the inning. Jack Kelly with a big shot to left past a diving Gadel out there and left. As Kelly drives in 3 runs with the bases loaded and 2 outs. As Franz now misses with ball 2, 2-1 on Krieger. Kelly gets credited with a double. He was trying to go to third on the throw-in to home plate. Now there's a ground ball right back to Franz on the mound. He'll knock it down and fire over to Striegel for out number 1 on Ryan Krieger. Now Jake Brigham, the pitcher, but Kelly trying to go from second to third. The throw came in from left. They tried to get Morton at the plate going from first to home. They didn't get him. But then Klein saw Kelly going for third and fired one down to Montalvo, and they got him running the bases. So he drives in 3 and then tries to turn that double into an extra base on the throw and doesn't get there. But he still drove in 3. Spash now with a 3-0 lead. Riggin looks at a strike. A ball and a strike now on Jake as the Tigers bat here in their half of the fourth inning. And the 1-1. Caught the outside corner and strike 2 on Jake, who fly to center field back in the first inning. Jared Klein, the catcher, on deck. The 1-2 from Brady Franz. Ground ball foul, first base side toward the Tiger dugout. As the Tigers now will try to battle from behind here in the fourth inning. Franz ready again, swung on and missed. Strike 3, and Brigham goes down swinging for out number 2.
19, Jared Klein.
Third strikeout of the night for Brady Franz, and now here's the catcher, Jared Klein, with that great throw down to third a few minutes ago to end the Spash fourth inning to get Jack Kelly. Swung on and missed. 0-1 on Klein, who struck out back in the second inning. Franz ready again. That one in the dirt. It gets by Morton, and ball 1. Time called now. Klein, the left-handed batter, facing the right-handed Franz, who fires high for ball 2. Tigers trying to get to 7-3 in conference play. That would put him in a tie for second with Stevens Point. Swung on and missed. And the count evens up now at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Tiger catcher, Jared Klein, batting with 2 outs and nobody on here in the 4th. And that one just missed for ball 3. Tigers gave up 3 runs in the top half of the inning and trail 3-0. The 3-2 from Franz and a bouncer towards second. Piotrowski picks it up, flips it over to Striegel at first to get Klein to end the Tiger 4th inning.
For Marshfield in the 4th.
So 3 up, 3 down for Marshfield after 4 complete. 3-0 smash with the lead. They come back to the plate in the 5th when we come back to Hackman Field in just a moment.
The Marshfield Tiger Booster Club congratulates Tiger boys basketball players on the Wisconsin Valley Conference All-Conference team for this year. Congratulations to first-team player Alec Hinson, second-team player Ethan Postolek, honorable mention players Grant Michaels and Seth Anderson, and Wisconsin Valley Conference Co-Coach of the Year Scott Scheuer of the Marshfield Tigers. From the Marshfield Tiger Booster Club.
The Butterburger is made of just 3 cuts of fresh Midwest beef. Nothing more, nothing less. It reminds me of the good old days when we first opened Culver's. We would call up the butcher shop and we'd buy our beef from there each and every day. You can't get any fresher than that. Well, today we still get fresh beef into our restaurants. We don't skimp on the quality of our beef. The Culver's Butterburger. Craig, that is one great burger.
Culver's, Central and Upham in Marshfield.
Welcome to Delicious.
All right, back here at Jack Hackman Field, the Tigers trailing Stevens Point 3-0 as we move now to the top half of inning number 5. And the Panther third baseman Cole Wright will lead things off. He struck out his first time up back in the 3rd inning. So the 7, 8, and 9 batters due up for Spash here in the 5th. Swung on and missed. Strike 1 delivered from Jake Brigham. Spash with 3 runs back in the 4th inning. And they lead it 3-0 here in the 5th. Swung on and missed again by Wright. 0-2 on the Panther third baseman. And Brigham ready again. Missed outside, ball 1. Now Brigham steps off the rubber and takes time. Now right back in there. Brigham comes set, the 1-2. And gets a piece of that one and fouls it off. Kind of chops it foul. Takes a hack at it. Still a ball and 2 strikes, and Brigham ready once again. A little inside on that one, just missed for ball 2. 2-2 pitch here now from Jake. Outside, ball 3, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Pops it up on the infield. It looks like Krieger the second. Nope, it's going to be the first baseman. Corder coming down the line toward home. And finds that one for out number 1. Boy, Wright really popped that one up. He skied that one up there. And Korger, the first baseman coming in, finds that one for out number 1. And now here's Tyler Fraftjerd, the right fielder. Fraftjerd, a left-handed batter. Brigham missed inside on that one, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Fraftjerd lined out to Korger at first. His first time up back in the third. A 1-1 here. Ground ball now to first. Oh, booted by Korger. He knocked it down. It bounced maybe off his glove. That's going to be an error on Korger. Hit right to him. It kind of ricocheted off his glove or something. Kind of deflected it. Brigham was coming over there. Jake tried to pick it up and get it to, might have been Krieger covering the bag, but they didn't get him. And Fraftjerd is going to reach on the air. Now Brett Ayer, the shortstop. Ball 1 on Ayer, who lined out to Krieger at second, his first time up back in the third. Now the 1-0 pitch. Down low for ball 2, 2-0. 1 on, 1 out for Ayer here in the fifth. Spash leads it 3-0. Another left-handed batter for the Panthers. Called strike 1. 2-1 on Ayer. Fraftjerd at first. And 1 out. And the throw to first. Runner back. Now a short lead by Fraftjerd over there at first, and the 2-1 from Brigham. Popped up on the infield. It looks like Polachek, the short. Nope, it's going to be Montalvo, the third baseman, going to get that one. And Ayer is retired for out number 2.
9, Joel Striegel.
So 1 on, 2 outs now for Joe Striegel, the Spash first baseman. He is 0 for 2 tonight. Flied to right and then flied out to center back in the fourth. Called strike. Brigham caught the inside part of the plate on that one. 0-1 on Joe Striegel. Batting here in the Panther fifth inning. Stevens Point leads this one 3-0. Now the 0-1. Called strike, runner going, and throw down there by Klein. Got him! Klein threw it right on the money, down to second base, and the Tigers pick off Fraftjerd, trying to steal second to end the inning. Klein on the money down to second, and they got him for out number 3.
For Stevens Point in the fifth inning.
So nothing for Spash in the fifth. No runs,
1 Marshfield Ayer.
no hits, 1 Tiger Ayer, no one left on. 4.5 in the books, 3-0 Panthers. The Tigers bat in the fifth in just a moment.
Kids love to play the game, what if? What if I had a superpower?
1 minute.
What if summer vacation never ended? What if everything I touched turned to chocolate? Now here's a what if for adults. What if your child had strep throat, a skin rash, or the sniffles, and you could see a healthcare professional face to face without ever leaving the house? Well, you can. Now Marshfield Clinic is offering virtual visits. Just download our new Care My Way app to speak with a nurse practitioner anytime between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. Get a diagnosis, advice on care, and a prescription if you need it. If you like, you can get a prescription sent right to your pharmacy. If you'd rather call for treatment, it's 844-CAREWAY. The cost is just $40, and it's okay if you're not one of our patients. Download our free app or visit caremyway.org for a virtual visit. Care My Way from Marshfield Clinic.
All right, back here at Jack Hackman Field, Tigers now trying to get something going in their half of the fifth inning, trailing Stevens Point 3-0 here in Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball tonight on WDLB. As Austin Polachek looks at ball one to lead things off for the Tigers here in the fifth inning. And now Brady Franz misses outside with ball two. Franz working on a one-hit shutout into the fifth. It was a called strike. Now the 2-1. Swung on, ground ball towards second. Piotrowski picks it up and fires to Striegel at first to get Austin Polachek one gone here in the Tiger fifth inning.
15, Brandon Montalvo.
That'll bring up third baseman Brandon Montalvo. He struck out his last time up back in the second inning. Another left-handed Tiger batter facing the right-handed Brady Franz, who gets a called strike one on Montalvo, 0-1. On the Tiger third baseman, the 0-1. This one sent foul down the left field line out of play for strike two. Connor Berry, the DH on deck. So 0-2 on Montalvo, the 0-2. Outside, no, that was strike three. Dropped third strike by Morton. He'll fire to first to complete the strikeout on Brandon Montalvo, and he strikes out for the second time tonight. Now Connor Berry, the designated hitter, batting for left fielder Andy Gato. So Berry up there now with two outs and fouls one back for strike one. Berry flied to center field his first time up back in the third inning. And Brady Franz has done a good job so far against these Tiger batters here tonight. Just one hit, and that's it. Ground ball, foul down the third base line out of play, and 0-2 on Connor Berry. Connor Jacerta had a hit back in the third inning, and that's been it. One base runner, one hit, nothing else. And the 0-2 from Franz, fouled back again. Still 0-2 on the Tiger DH, Connor Berry. Panthers lead this one 3-0. Tigers batting here in the fifth, the 0-2. Chased a low one, third strike in the dirt again. And Morton, the catcher, picks it up and fires to first to complete the strikeout on Connor Berry. Another strikeout for Brady Franz. The Tigers go in order in the fifth after five, still 3-zip Spash. And they will bat again in the sixth here in just a moment.
Victory Apparel of Marshfield is the place to go for all your hometown team apparel.
1 minute.
Styles are arriving daily for every high school team in the area, as well as your favorite college team. Check out their NCAA team hoodies. Victory Apparel, just south of the tracks on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Your official fanwear store for high school and NCAA team apparel. Plus custom screen printing and embroidery for schools, organizations, and businesses.
Business insurance. If you own a business, you need coverage. Talk to the experts at Schwartz Insurance. Over 90 years experience and 3 generations of family ownership. Let Schwartz manage your business insurance program. Schwartz Insurance. Be sure. Check out Schwartz at BeSureOnline.com. That's BeSureOnline.com. Or call 387-1130. Schwartz Insurance. Be sure.
Number 7, Bohansky is now in. For number 11.
All right, back here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. Spash leading Marshfield 3-0 as the Panthers bat in the 6th inning now.
Leading up to 6 for Spash. Number 9, Joel Striegel.
And the Spash first baseman, Joe Striegel, will lead things off. And Jake Brigham fires a ball down low in the dirt. One and nothing on Joe Striegel. Now a little blooper toward right in front of Jacerta for a leadoff base hit to right for Joe Striegel. Little flare shot, flares one out toward right field.
17, Jacob Pietrowski.
So now Jake Pietrowski, the second baseman, he is 0 for 2 tonight so far. Now, Pietrowski showing bunt. Pulls that back and takes ball 1. One and nothing on Jacob Pietrowski, the Spash second baseman, with 1 on. Showing bunt again. Strike 1. Couldn't get the bat on that one. And Gus Turner-Zick on deck. Leadoff base hit to right by Striegel. He's at first. The 1-1 here to Jacob Pietrowski. Fouls that one off for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now on the Stevens Point second baseman. Another cool night here at the ballpark, and temperature readings right around, 50? Maybe upper 40s now. Winds died down a lot, though, over the course of the afternoon and into the evening. We had 13-mile-an-hour winds out here this afternoon in Game 1 of this twilight doubleheader when Marshfield Columbus played Neilsville. Quick throw to first and runner back. What's that? 50. It is right at 50? Okay. Hasn't moved a whole lot. Outside ball 2. So cloudy, a little breezy out here, but again, that wind has died down to almost nothing. And it was blowing pretty hard this afternoon. Now the 2-2. Another throw to first, and the ball goes by Korger at first base, and now rounding second, and going for third is Striegel. He's going to slide in safely. A lot of real estate down there behind or beyond first base. And that is the third error of the night by the Tigers, allowing Striegel to go from first to third on that pickoff throwing error by Jake Brigham. Outside now to Piotrowski for ball 3. So Brigham, a number of throws over there. And then he fired one past Korger at first. And Striegel got to second and did not slow down at all. All that open field there beyond first base here at Hackman Field can be disastrous for pickoff attempts that go awry like that one. And there's ball 4 now, and Piotrowski draws a walk. So now no outs, runners at first and third. That is the first walk of the ball game given up by Brigham. Now Gus Turner-Zick, the center fielder. And now Klein calls time to go out, and he calls in the infield here as the, now Coach Bauer will come out of the Tiger dugout. And a visit to the mound right here. By the way, Neillsville beat Marshfield Columbus in that first game out here at Hackman Field earlier today, 11-1. That was a 2-1 ball game going into the 6th inning. And then Neillsville scored 5 runs in the 6th and 4 more in the 7th. They put up 9 in the final 2 innings of that ball game. And Marshall Opelt got the win for Neillsville in that one. Went all 7 innings. It was a 1-run, 2-hit performance for Opelt in that one, as Neillsville wins again. They stay at least in a tie for first in the Clover Belt with Greenwood. Both teams were at 11-3 coming into action today. Now here's Turner-Zick. Now he calls time. Jake took too much time on the mound. And now ball 1. Now that one fouled back. It's a ball and a strike on Gus Turner-Zick. Striegel at third. Piotrowski walked. He's at first. It was the first walk of the night issued by Brigham. And the 1-1. Fouled back again. 1-2 now on Turner-Zick. The 1-2 and fouled off again. So 1-2 here, Brigham ready again. Fouled off one more time. Still 1-2 on Gus Turner-Zick, the center fielder, batting here in the Stevens Point 6th inning. Striegel led off the inning with a base hit, went to third on a throwing error by Brigham on a pickoff move to first. And then Piotrowski walked. He's at first base. The 1-2 pitch. Low for a ball. 2-2. Stevens Point leading this one 3-0. They got 3 runs back in the 4th inning. And the 2-2 now coming from Brigham. Swung on and missed, and he struck out Turner Zick. Had a good battle going with the Stevens Point center fielder, and Gus could not catch up with that one. And
Number 2, Brady Woyak.
strikeout victim number 6 tonight for Brigham, as Gus Turner Zick goes down swinging for out number 1 here in the Stevens Point 6th inning. And now Brady Woyak, the left fielder. And ball 1 on Woyak. Striegel still at third. Piotrowski still at first after the walk. So Brigham and the Tigers trying to get out of the inning without any further damage, already down 3-0. The 1-0 to Woyak. Now Brigham steps off the rubber, and Woyak steps out of the box. Now the 1-0. Low for a ball, 2-0. Tigers have a home and away with Wausau West next Tuesday and Thursday here at Hackman Field on Tuesday. That's when the Tigers will play next. And then at Wausau West next Thursday before regionals get underway the following Tuesday. There's a called strike. 2-1 now on Brady Woyak. So the postseason just around the corner. What, a week and a half away already. Called strike 2. On Tuesday the 30th, the Tigers open up the postseason here at Jack Hackman Field. A 2-2 outside, ball 3. Count full at 3-2, and the pitch fouls it off down the first base side out of play. Do we know who the Tigers played at in round 1? Okay. The 3-2 from Jake here. This one again, ground ball foul toward first and out of play. Tigers softball team back in action tomorrow at Wausau East, a doubleheader starting at 10 a.m. Here's a line drive toward left, but right at Gadel. Tagging at third is Striegel, and he will score on the sac fly by Brady Woyak, and it's 4-0 Stevens Point as Piotrowski holds at first base.
Number 12, Josh Morton.
So Woyak drives in the run on that fly ball to Gato in left. 2 outs now for Josh Morton. And strike 1 on Morton, 0-1. Now he called strike 2, 0-2. Morton reached on an error and scored a run back in that 3-run fourth inning for the Panthers. He struck out back in the second. Brigham trying to get him again right here. Now Brigham steps off as he's taking a look at Piotrowski over there at first base. Now the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. Now the 1-2. Missed that one with ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now on the Panther catcher Josh Morton, and the 2-2 from Brigham. Called strike 3, got him looking, and that ends the Panther 6th inning. Another strikeout. Number 7 for Brigham tonight. And that ends the Panthers' 6th inning, but not before they get one more run on 1 hit, 1 Tiger error, and 1 left on.
1 Tiger error and 1 man left on base.
So after 5.5 now, Stevens Point 4 and Marshfield nothing. They bat in the 6th in just a moment.
73 degrees, and I'm loving it.
71 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home cool this
1
summer,
minute here,
what's
1
your
minute.
perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem AC system that'll keep you cool, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this summer. 72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Keep your cool this summer with a new home comfort system installed by the local pros at Comfort Systems Heating and Cooling. Call them today or see them in Marshfield at 1209 West Veterans Parkway.
High school sports coverage is brought to you by your team at Security Health Plan, the same team who provides outstanding healthcare coverage to families and businesses of all sizes throughout Wisconsin. Health insurance was created because we worry. Security was created so you don't have to. Security Health Plan. Great plans for every stage of this game called life. To learn more, visit securityhealth.org.
Leading off the 6th inning for the Tigers.
All right, we go to the bottom half of inning number 6 now. The Tigers trying to get something going here, trailing Stevens Point 4-0. Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball tonight from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. And big swing and a miss there by Connor Jacerta, the Tiger right fielder. He's got the only hit of the ball game for the Tigers so far tonight. Now fouls one off, 0-2. Jacerta with a base hit his first time up back in the 3rd inning. And that has been it for Marshfield. Brady Franz working on a 1-hit shutout, and now a called strike 3, and Jacerta strikes out looking for out number 1 here in the Tigers' 6th inning.
21, Hunter Corker.
Now Hunter Corker, by the way, we looked it up and it's New Richmond. That will be coming to Hackman Field on May 30th. There's ball 1 from Franz on Hunter Corker. And what'd you say, they updated that just this afternoon? So we got the seedings and the pairings for round 1. Here's a big swing and a miss by Corker. Tigers are the 7th seed in the regionals, going into postseason on May 30th, Tuesday, here at Hackman Field. The Tigers will face New Richmond. The 1-1 up and in for ball 2. Corker fly to center field. his first time up back in the third. And by the way, we noticed that Stevens Point did have a first-round bye. Swung on and missed. 2-2. So the Tigers and New Richmond will be out here at Hackman Field in a Tigers' first playoff game on Tuesday, May 30th. Fouls one off there, and 2-2 yet on Korger. Bowman on deck. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Marshfield here in the 6th inning. Called strike 3 again, and Korger goes down looking. 2 gone here in the Tigers' 6th, and now Braden Bowman, the center fielder. He's 0 for 2 tonight, along with everyone else except Jacerta. Strike. Bowman fly to right his last time up back in the 3rd inning. There's a called strike 2, 0-2. Franz Dieland here in the 6th inning, and mowing these guys down one right after another. Swung on and missed, and Brady Franz strikes out the side in inning number 6, and the Tigers again 3 up, 3 down, through 6, 4-0 Stevens Point, and to the 7th we go after this.
The Butterburger is made of just 3 cuts of fresh Midwest beef. Nothing more, nothing less. It reminds me of the good old days when we first opened Culver's. We would call up the butcher shop and we'd buy our beef from there each and every day. You can't get any fresher than that. Well, today we still get fresh beef into our restaurants. We don't skimp on the quality of our beef. The Culver's Butterburger. Craig, that is one great burger.
Culver's, Central and Upham in Marshfield.
Welcome to Delicious.
The Marshfield Tiger Booster Club congratulates Tiger boys basketball players on the Wisconsin Valley Conference All-Conference team for this year. Congratulations to first-team player Alec Hinson, second-team player Ethan Postolek, honorable mention players Grant Michaels and Seth Anderson, and Wisconsin Valley Conference Co-Coach of the Year Scott Scheuer of the Marshfield Tigers. From the Marshfield Tiger Booster Club.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 7 now, and Stevens Point
Inning off the 7th inning.
will lead things off with the DH, Jack Kelly. He had the big 3-run shot back in the 4th inning. Drove in 3 runs with the bases loaded, sent one to left field. Now takes ball 1 low and in to lead off the Spash 7th inning. Now a fly ball toward the gap in right center field, but Jacerta, the right fielder, runs it down. And out number 1 here in the Panthers' 7th inning.
20, Cole Wright.
That'll bring up Cole Wright now, the third baseman. Wright 0 for 2 tonight. And the 1-0. So the, oddly enough, the softball team has, we're just looking at that. We just mentioned the baseball team will be hosting New Richmond on May 30th. There's a called strike 2-1, and the Tigers softball team hosting New Richmond in a Division I regional semifinal next Tuesday at the fairgrounds at 4:30. So both Tiger teams getting New Richmond in round 1 of the postseason. 2-2 pitch now. Swung on and missed. Cole Wright strikes out for the second time tonight. 2 gone here in the Panthers' 7th inning now. So the Tigers softball team and New Richmond at the fairgrounds next Tuesday afternoon at 4:30. We will broadcast that game beginning at 4:15 next Tuesday here on WDLB. That's going to be it for Jake Brigham. Pitching change for the Tigers as Jake goes 6 2/3. His evening is over, and a pitching change for Marshfield. And so we'll take a break, and we'll come back for the rest of the Spash 7th inning at Hackman Field in just a moment.
Hungry? Chips Hamburgers is open daily at 10:30 a.m. And Chips
1 minute here
means you'll be enjoying your fresh, cooked-to-order meal without having to wait. Chips offers dine-in or drive-thru convenience, and you can choose from the legendary Champ, delicious golden brown French fries, grilled chicken, fish fillets, so much more. Shakes, floats, and soft-serve cones are served year-round. And there's 2 locations to serve you: Chips Hamburgers on South Central Avenue, Marshfield, and West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids.
Victory Apparel of Marshfield is the place to go for all your hometown team apparel. New styles are arriving daily for every high school team in the area, as well as your favorite college team.
We're back
Check out the
after this one.
NCAA team hoodies. Victory Apparel, just south of the tracks on Central Avenue in Marshfield. Your official fanwear store for high school and NCAA team apparel. Plus custom screen printing and embroidery for schools, organizations,
It doesn't
and businesses.
take much wind to blow this. I seen it yesterday over here. I was like, back here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield as Jared Johnsrud is the new Tiger pitcher here now, taking over for Jake Brigham, who goes 6 2/3 innings tonight. Trying to shut down Stevens Point here in the last of the 7th inning. Point with a 4-0 lead. And Tyler Frappjerd is the right fielder. He's up there. Or no, do we have a pinch hitter? John Bohanski is the pinch hitter. 0-2 here, and now Johnsrud misses outside with ball 1. So John Bohanski batting here for Tyler Frappjerd in the 7th inning, and there's a ground ball foul down the third base line. So Bohanski now behind 1-2 to the new Tiger pitcher, Jared Johnsrud. And there's strike 3. Johnsrud gets Bohanski to end the Stevens Point 7th inning.
Stevens Point in the 7th inning.
So nothing for the Panthers in the 7th, 3 up and 3 down, and they still lead it 4-0. And last chance for Marshfield as we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning here at Hackman Field after these messages.
Business insurance. If you own a business, you need coverage. Talk to the experts at Schwartz Insurance. Over 90 years experience and 3 generations of family ownership. Let Schwartz manage your business insurance program. Schwartz Insurance. Be sure. Check out Schwartz at BeSureOnline.com. That's BeSureOnline.com. Or call 387-1130. Schwartz Insurance. Be sure.
73 degrees and I'm loving it.
71 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home cool this summer, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem AC system that'll keep you cool, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this summer. 72 degrees and I'm good to go.
Keep your cool this summer with a new home comfort system installed by the local pros at Comfort Systems Heating and Cooling. Call them today or see them in Marshfield at 1209 West Veterans Parkway.
Listening to Marshfield Tiger Baseball tonight on AM 1450 WDLB Marshfield. Tom Uthmeyer producing our broadcast tonight, and I'm Mike Warren back with you from Hackman Field as Ryan Krieger leads off the Tigers' 7th inning and looks at strike one from Panther pitcher Brady Franz, who has been outstanding here tonight. Here's a bouncer towards short now. Air fires over the first, and Strigo grabs it. Ryan Krieger retired, one away now in the Tiger 7th inning. Franz working on a one-hit shutout here tonight.
Jared Johnsrud.
So now here's the relief pitcher, Jared Johnsrud. So Johnsrud for Brigham here with one out. And that one outside. Ball and a strike on Johnsrud now. That one down low in the dirt, ball 2. And Jared Klein on deck. Two balls and a strike on Johnsrud here. Franz into the windup. Swung on, fouls it off, first base side out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes now on Jared Johnsrud. Low and away, ball 3, 3-2. Now the 3-2. Ground ball down the first base line, foul. That one hit right down the line to Striegel at first, and it goes foul, fortunately for Jared. Back to the plate now, the 3-2 count, Franz again. Fouls another one off. Tigers need to get something going here. They have had one base runner all night. And the 3-2 now. Called strike 3. Johnsrud strikes out looking. 2 gone for the Tigers now.
19, Jared Klein.
So here comes the Tiger catcher, Jared Klein now. He is 0 for 2. And that one low and in the dirt for ball 1. Johnsrud's strikeout was the 9th of the night for Franz. Here's a fly ball toward right, and Bohanski runs it down, running toward the corner and toward the foul line in right field, and Klein gave that one a ride, but Bohanski runs it down to end the ball game.
4, Marshfield.
And nothing for the Tigers in the 7th. 1-2-3 again, and Brady Franz was just outstanding on the mound tonight for Stevens Point as he throws a one-hit shutout, and the Tigers get beat here tonight at Jack Hackman Field 4-0.
Time of game, 1 hour, 31 minutes.
So, yeah, 1:31. 91-minute ball game out here tonight. Franz made quick work of the Tigers in pretty much all 7 innings. And again, just one hit for the Tigers here this evening. And Franz gets the complete game win as Stevens Point now improves to 8-2 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. The Tigers will drop to 6-4 in conference play. They are now 7-10 overall as Point wins it 4-0 here tonight over the Marshfield Tigers. Tiger Baseball tonight on WDLB, brought to you in part by Edward Jones Investment, by First Choice Credit Union, by Ministry Healthcare, by the Bolthus Oil Company, by the House of Heating, by Rail Transport, and by the Dental Clinic of Marshfield. Tigers get beat 4-0 here tonight by Stevens Point. Stay with us for our post-game report from Hackman Field after this.
Hungry? Chips Hamburgers is open daily at 10:30 a.m. and Chips Instant.
All right, 90 seconds here, 90.
Fresh cooked-to-order meal without having to wait. Chips offers dine-in or drive-thru convenience, and you can choose from the legendary Champ, delicious golden brown French fries, grilled chicken, fish fillets, so much more. Shakes, floats, and soft-serve cones are served year-round. And there's 2 locations to serve you: Chips Hamburgers on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids.
The Marshfield Tiger Booster Club congratulates Tiger boys basketball players on the Wisconsin Valley Conference All-Conference team for this year. Congratulations to first-team player Alec Hinson, second-team player Ethan Postolek, honorable mention players Grant Michaels and Seth Anderson, and Wisconsin Valley Conference Co-Coach of the Year Scott Scheuer of the Marshfield Tigers. From the Marshfield Tiger Booster Club.
Paget Equipment Company, a division of JBL International, specializing in stainless steel fabrication worldwide, and a proud backer of Marshfield area youth programs and activities. The folks at Paget Equipment support healthy competition. It helps prepare youth for life, teaching them important concepts like teamwork and fair play. Important in athletics, important in business, important in life. Paget Equipment, a strong backer of the youth of Marshfield, urging you to get involved with school-related activities.
All right, back here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield, Tigers get beat tonight by Stevens Point 4-0. Our final score, the Stevens Point Panthers got 3 runs in the 4th inning and 1 more in the 6th inning. Brady Franz on the mound tonight for the Panthers gets the win. He goes all 7 innings, and he was outstanding here tonight. Gave up just 1 hit. Throws a 1-hit shutout against Marshfield to earn the win. He struck out 9 and walked none. And he's looking at a perfect game if it had not been for the 1 hit that Connor Jacerta got in the 3rd inning. Otherwise, it is a perfect game for Brady Franz. And Jake Brigham went 6 2/3 for the Tigers tonight. And gave up those 4 runs and 4 hits. Struck out 8 tonight. Jake had a pretty good outing, but a couple of costly errors for Marshfield in this ball game. One in the 4th. Another in the 6th that cost him some runs here tonight. Tigers get beat to, again, drop to 7-10 overall. They're now 6-4 in Wisconsin Valley Conference play. So for Stevens Point, 4 runs on 4 hits, 3 Tiger errors, and the Panthers left 1 runner on base. For Marshfield, no runs on 1 hit, no Panther errors, and the Tigers stranded the only base runner of the night that they got, Connor Jacerta, in the 3rd inning. And the Panthers win it 4-0 over the Marshfield Tigers here this evening. And stay with us. We'll come back and wrap things up from Hackman Field in just a moment.
It's spring. The birds are singing and the flowers are blooming, but the weather can't decide what it's doing.
1 minute
For a
here,
comfortable
1
home
minute.
This season and year-round, talk to House of Heating. They're offering up to a $1,700 rebate on a qualifying new Lennox system that can keep your home feeling perfect inside, no matter what's happening out.